Now let's go into this. Akif Varani, VIP Facebook member. After getting a green card, how long does one have to stay with their sponsor employer? If I quit right away after getting a green card, what are the consequences?
Well, the only consequences is if you apply for your citizenship, they're going to question the validity of the bona fides of your job sponsorship, because a job sponsorship is a promise to hire indefinitely when you get your green card. So if you get your green card on January 2nd and you quit on January 3rd, there could be an intent that you really never intended to work there ever. So, you know, my suggestion always to my clients is that work there at least 4-6 months at your job sponsorship. It's not a job for life. Could be if you want it to be, but minimally 4 to 6 months, and that way you don't have a problem on your citizenship.
Annalie Parker, a Facebook VIP member, how much do you need to be making to not need an affidavit of support? Also, my husband is the U.S. citizen petitioning for me. I make more money than him. Can I be the affidavit, or does it have to be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident?
If you earned $1 billion last year, but you don't have 10 years of legal employment in the United States, legal, not undocumented employment, legal employment, then you still need an affidavit of support.
Another from Annalie Parker. My husband is going to petition for me. I'm in legal status. What form should we file? Is it just 485?
Same form as you'd file if you're out of status. I-45, I-130, I-765, I-131, I-864, I-138.
So Paul on Facebook, can I apply for an R1 visa while the I-130 is pending? Because F4 is waiting with 8 years left.
You can, but it'll be turned down because R1 is a non-immigrant intent. You've shown an immigrant intent with the I-130. Bar on Facebook, how long will it take if I marry my husband living here in the United States and he also wants to add his 2 boys who are living in the States? I'm an American citizen. 12 to 18 months these days.
Sarah West on Facebook, if someone overstays their holiday visa working as a home health aide, has a HHA certificate, and also pays taxes, can the person they're working for sponsor them?
Unlikely, because you've overstayed your visa and you would not be eligible to adjust your status. And if you go home, you have a 10-year bar.
NBA Boy on YouTube. I've been convicted in California with a DUI combined with an expired driver's license. I'm planning to apply for an F1 visa to complete studying. Will this prevent me from getting a new F1 visa?
Yeah.
Gold Spoon Up on YouTube. Can someone who was sent back to Jamaica while he was a minor, stayed out of the country for more than 20 years, get his green card back?
No, because you've abandoned your residence. Now, when you get sent home as a minor, you can't abandon your residence as a minor because you can't have the intent of where you're going to live. It's up to your parents. But when you turn 18 and you become an adult, that's when you have to assert your rights to come back and live in the United States. So if you didn't assert your rights and you're now 28, 30, 35 years old, whatever it is, and now you say, oh, I woke up one day and say, now I want to come back and live in the United States. Well, what have you been doing for the last 15 years? So it's a little late. You've abandoned your residence.
Dula Business on Facebook. I filed for my daughter under the permanent resident status, then got approved as an F24 and became a naturalized citizen. I've written to the NVC with a copy of my naturalization certificate, I-795 form, and a copy of the USCIS approval letter from September 2021 to update my daughter's status from F24 to immediate relative, but I haven't gotten a response. She's now 21 years old. Can I file for a non-immigrant K4 visa, and how long will I wait for my U.S. status to be upgraded regarding her status at NVC?
There's no K4 for daughter unless it's associated with a marriage case in which she's your stepchild or a natural child, and she's coming along with a spouse. You just got to follow up with the National Visa Center. We had that call earlier. She's an immediate relative under Child Status Protection Act and immediately eligible for a green card. Just keep following up.
Prudence on Facebook. I tried to use the machine to add value to the Metro card. My account was debited, but no credit was added. Then I was wrongfully passed through the emergency subway gate and I was handed a yellow ticket. Will this affect my immigration process? I pleaded guilty and I paid the fine.
I doubt it.
Marian on YouTube. Can I apply for TPS if my hometown is 35 miles from Ukraine?
No, unless you are Ukrainian.
Pansita Ferguson on Facebook. I visited the U.S. on my visitor's visa and stayed 4 months. Is that okay? I had COVID-19 in December to January and was not getting cleared to travel.
As long as you stayed in legal status, it's fine.
Okay, Omogabi and Samba on YouTube. I've not received a receipt for the I-130 and 485 filed for by my U.S. citizen wife. I've been called for a pending asylum interview. Should I attend it before I receive the I-130 receipt?
He called on the show. I said withdraw it and just do the marriage.
Princess Paulette on Facebook. I applied for a K-1 visa for my fiance in Jamaica 2020. It was approved in the U.S. and sent to Jamaican immigration on 11/21. We've not heard anything since then. How long does the process take?
Jamaica's backed up over a year.
And last one, Watchful Eyes on YouTube. I'm a 10-year green card holder. I want to know how to file for my 20-year-old daughter who came here at 12 years old. Will she need a 601A when it's time to do the adjustment?
Well, she's not going to adjust. She's going to do a 601A, go home and come back. You're going to file an I-130, but it's going to be 5, 6, 7 years because by the time her I-130 is approved, she's well into her 20s already. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.